Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And so Capricorn, we have these oracle cards here. And we have the 7 and the 8 of coins from the Lover's deck, right? I feel like this 8 of coins is probably about career. This can talk about kind of uh, just kind of career, like doing well, basically. Could talk about kind of really putting yourself out there. Maybe you're doing that, right? But this 7 of coins card talks about patience for a relationship, right? We also have this burnt by the sun card, and this is kind of a trip. It is really about somebody who the timing might not be right for a relationship. It can talk about that. It can talk about somebody who it can talk about deserving. It's possible somebody here feels like they don't deserve to be with you, or maybe because and maybe they think the timing is wrong. But this talks about somebody here the timing could be wrong. Yeah, and this is about somebody who is reaching for a union. Okay, and if the timing is not wrong, it can just talk about somebody might not feel like they deserve something. It's possible. This could be your person, right? The call of the night, daring, adventure, and excitement. She's sitting there by herself looking outside. She's dressed to go. She has a flower in her hair and this kind of, night dress on or whatever, kind of cocktail dress sort of. And the moon, the full moon, she's waiting for somebody here. And I feel like, maybe you are waiting for somebody. You could be waiting for them to maybe wake up and feel like they really deserve this. Yeah, or you could just be, you could just be thinking about this person too. And this could be also vice versa, right? The call of the night. Let's see, you have of late fallen into patterns that are soothing in their regularity. You know what to expect and when to expect it. You are surrounded by love and acceptance, and you are widely loved and applauded. You are content, you are comfortable, and have no real reason to become otherwise. Is that what you have achieved? Is what you have achieved not the pinnacle of human experience, to live and to live without fear or being tested? Yeah, somebody's living here with fear. This talks about attraction and, wow, and daring and unexpected, a thrill, change in circumstances, and danger. As a curse, this is like routine thinking, like this is what somebody is doing all the time, just thinking the same thoughts, or being in a rut, conditioned to obey. Oh my goodness. Asleep, blind. That sounds like the people who are, sounds like the American people. Asleep, for not all, but many for sure. Yeah, insipid, cowardly. Yeah, somebody here is in a rut, thinking the same thoughts over and over again. I feel like they want to see you. Yeah, and I feel like they might think that they don't deserve this. It's possible. And we have the card here of the King's Children. And it's really not about anybody's children, right? But maybe because she's kind of a queen, right? They're showing these people, and they are really dressed as the king and the queen. They are, because we have this other guy who's dressed, on these other cards, dressed pretty normal here. But, he's calling out to this woman, and she's dressed to get married. And he's saying, I'm coming. Wait, I have to swim across this really high sea, kind of. And the rainbow's on her side and the castle, and she's wearing her wedding dress. She's ready to get married. And he's saying, I'm coming, I love you. But some sacrifice has to be made. And this burnt by the sun card can talk about something has to be done first. Yeah. Before, this can like be a real thing. Before this can be like what this man wants. He wants to marry that woman. Something has to be done first. Patience, the 7 of coins, expectations, and nurturing. Waiting for a harvest of a creative project, personal relationship. Yeah. Somebody is waiting, I believe, honestly, for somebody else to be nurturing. Yeah, you guys, this is about you and this person, but I mean, definitely, but there's some type of like doubt here, or somebody feels like they don't love themselves enough. They feel like they maybe don't deserve this. Something has to be done first. Somebody could be keeping appearances in a relationship. We have that card here. And maybe you are waiting, Capricorn, for them to kind of come and nurture this, because you might know this person loves you, maybe because this man's really in love with this woman and she loves him. She's waiting for him. She said, do whatever you have to do. Jump in the water with those, those expensive clothes. I don't give a shit. And here he has to like just get here. And here he has to walk up this really high bank, or climb up, not walk. And we also have the affliction card. Somebody feels really stuck here in some type of a union, I believe. Here's the keeping appearances card, where these people, this is the Vanity Fair, and here they are at the town plaza, and they have a lot of money. And these people are talking about them in the back like, oh, they're not really happy. This is a bunch of BS, kind of, right? It kind of seems like that. And this couple in the back is really unhappy, you could tell. And they're together, and they're like, oh my God. And so, and we have the affliction card. Somebody has a broken leg here, and they're trying to go along their journey. It's possible you're dealing with somebody here who's in some type of relationship where there's money, and it's really slowing them down, or it's keeping them away from you. Wow. So let's get into the reading right now. Today we're going to use the Housewife's deck, Capricorn, because you're out like kind of, like moving mountains in your life. So we know you couldn't stay home to, clean the house, right? Even though you can hear the video and still clean it. Just teasing you guys. So, so yeah, we're going to use the Housewife's deck. You don't have to be a housewife. Yeah, you could be, you could hate marriage too if you, I'm just saying you could oppose it, right? You just have to be a human. Let's see what we have, you guys. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. I beg your pardon. For Capricorn, please. 3 of Wands. 9 of Cups. This person is your wish. It's showing up in your current energy. We have the Knight of Cups. What did I do? Flip these? Terrible about it. Let's see the challenge here. 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. I feel like, you're in introspection, or you want somebody to figure out their problems or figure out what they're going to do, because she's sitting there with her cocktail. And the Queen of Cups in this deck is just completely about introspection. Not much more to it. 3 of Swords is going to be your fear, your doubt. So you have relationship troubles with somebody, and they are your wish. What's on your mind here is like getting together with them. He's pouring her a drink. Capricorn, you're busted. He's pouring her... we know what you're thinking here. He's pouring her a drink, and they're at some dance or something, right? Some type of celebration or happy event. And she's smelling the rose, looking at him like, wow, look, he might be the one for me, right? And here he is. They look like they're at the prom because he looks so young. But the point is that this is, he's happy to be pouring her some champagne, and she's smelling the rose. He just gave her the rose. And so, this is what's on your mind. You want to see this person. You might want to go have a drink with them or celebrate, but you want to see them. And the 2 of Pentacles is your challenge. This is like kind of, maybe they have to decide what they want to do. I feel like they do in this reading. I feel like it's true. I feel like there's some type of sacrifice that needs to be made, or, they could be in an unhappy union here. It could be stopping them. Maybe it's money that is stopping them from deciding this. Could be stopping them from nurturing you or nurturing this. And you're afraid of that, Capricorn. 3 of Swords. Or you're doubting them because of that. Because I feel like there's some type of relationship problems that you have with them, but it could be another person. And this is them in some type of maybe marriage or a union of convenience with the Vanity Fair card. Vanity Fair card. And this card, Burnt by the Sun, talks about somebody has ambition. They want something. They want to reach for something. Extension and reach, but they either feel like maybe they don't deserve it or it's not the right time for them. Maybe they feel like they'll be judged. Your person's energy, show me the energy for Capricorn's person. You have the Three of Wands to start though, and this is like a job well done, I'm pretty sure here. Let's see, and let's see what we have, and we're going to go back to that in a minute. We have the Death card for your person and the Knight of Swords, the bad boy showing up. They have what's on their mind is a revitalization. They have like a rebirth on their mind with you to recover this union. And the Hermit showing up in their challenge, and maybe they're healing, but this Hermit card talks about she's trying to heal her skin because she has like these age spots. God, she looks like she's like 29 or 30 or something, yeah. But long story short, this isn't the challenge. This is kind of about healing, and they could be in hermit mode. Yeah. So let's see what else we have. We have the Moon. This is what they want, or this is what they are doing, probably dreaming all about you, Capricorn. They want to trust their intuition. Maybe they're hoping their intuition will be right. And they have the Four of Cups in their fear, their doubt. So this is like, it could be rejection. Maybe they're afraid you're going to reject them. This could be them, if they are in this kind of, in a situation of convenience. It's possible here this Four of Cups can talk about them doubting they're going to like reject somebody. It could be. I mean, because, with this card over here, maybe they don't feel like they deserve this. This Burnt by the Sun card. It's kind of about somebody who wants something, but they might not feel like they deserve it. Maybe because of wrong timing, possibly. So let's see what they say about the Three of Wands for Capricorn, and that's in your recent past. It's probably right now because timing is kind of fluid here. Satisfaction, progress, and consideration. It's possible with this person, this could be about your career maybe, but this is about love. Nine of Cups for sure. This person that you love, or that you want. You might have thought here that whatever you had with them, Capricorn, was something good in the past. So you could be thinking, well, don't they see the worth in that? It's possible here. Don't they see it? That I'm there, because I feel like there's a feeling in this reading like that's my wish, and they should kind of, that person is, and your person, and they should be kind of seeing that I'm their wish. Let's get another card for Capricorn. The Five of Cups. This is disaster. And this could be maybe in the past. Maybe in the past you were considering it could go either way. This could just end up as a disaster, or maybe, this might work out for me. It could be. Yeah, you could have thought maybe there was going to be progress, right? And maybe there was just a disaster with them. Some type. Yeah. I feel like this can talk about success, but we have disaster here. In the past. This could have been your feeling, though. You could have been feeling like, well, things are going kind of well here, but then, a disaster kind of hit, kind of. Here you have the Nine of Cups. This person is definitely your wish. Let's get another card for Capricorn, see what we have. And we have the Page of Cups. I feel like you kind of thought this person maybe would nurture this, right? He's pouring the water here on his grandparents, right? He's nurturing his, his grandparents' love, basically. And he's real cute and he's smiling. It's real sweet, right? Nowadays they're trying to teach kids to believe what they're teaching, to believe the GOV and to screw your parents. That's what they are. Now, if it's not happening in your backyard, or they're going to try to bring it there, they are. Let's get another card for Capricorn. Justice. This is kind of like you reap what you sow here. This little boy's getting a spanking by his mother, and he's kind of just saying ow, and she's kind of smiling like, well, you deserved it. And we have this card, Burnt by the Sun, where it can talk about somebody feels like they don't deserve. Let's see what they say about justice here. The lady sitting on her 1950s chair, which is green, like a green tweed. Can you imagine this stuff? Let's see what it says about justice. Maybe your person is Libra. Fairness, rewards, and punishment. I feel like you feel like this person was not fair with you. Yeah, you feel like they're not being fair with you. You might feel, Capricorn, that they are not considering here exactly what you guys have. I was saying that a little while ago. You want them to see this. I feel like you are like, you might, somewhere it said blind. I forgot where it said that, or like, yeah. But you might think that this person can't like really see the beauty that you guys have together. You might, maybe you think they are denying it. Or they are trying to on some level because they feel like they don't deserve. Somebody without self-love can put up all kinds of denial. It's their fault. It's somebody else's fault. It's this, it's that, right? That's what people do in society. They blame, they just blame kind of, they just don't see things clearly. I was saying that a little while ago. But your person, you could be dealing with somebody here who you don't feel like they've been fair, but it's possible you don't feel like they've been fair with you because of their own problems. Yeah. And, let's see what else we have. And what's on your mind? The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This is a failed endeavor. The Eight of Cups with the Knight of Cups. I feel like you want them to probably maybe walk away from something else and see the beauty that you bring to their life. I feel like that's it. The Two of Pentacles is in the challenge, and she's like, well, what am I going to do? The baby wants to go play outside. The dog's biting her skirt. She's got dishes in her hand. And the Ten of Swords. This is your challenge. I feel like you want this person to, like, weigh the pros and cons and make up their mind here. The Ten of Swords. This is usually, like, a harsh ending or, like, something, like, really harsh in the challenge. Great misfortune, disaster, and ruin. We have it over here, but maybe they have to lose money here with the Two of Pentacles. It's possible. And I feel like you feel like this has been a great misfortune to you. I do feel like you think that on some level. The Ten of Swords may seem dark and twisted, but it's really about realizing that it may be better to throw something away and start over. This is in your challenge. You want this person to see that they should kind of leave this keeping appearances situation behind. And that it is really slowing them down in their life. We have the Affliction card. The man has the broken leg and, he's in Egypt somewhere and all by himself. And it's really hot outside and he's trying to get somewhere with a broken leg and crutches. Right? Meanwhile, he's getting sunburned and, it's really hot and it's taking him hours to get somewhere. The Queen of Cups is what you're hoping for. You're hoping this person's going to figure their problems out because she's all about introspection. You are probably in introspection here for sure, but I feel like you're hoping they're going to figure out their failed life. That's what it looks like. And the Three of Swords is your fear or doubt. This is relationship troubles. You're just fearing that this isn't really going to get it's not going to be like reconciled, or it's not going to get fixed, or you're not going to have like a victory, something like that. Ten of Wands, see that? The Ten of Wands is a burden all by itself, and it's showing up in your fear and your doubt. Like, oh shit, this is not going to go away. Mm-hmm. So let's see what else we have. Let's get a card on the fear for Capricorn in the Queen of Cups. And we with the Queen of Cups. The Six of Wands. You're fearing you're not going to have a victory. Or you're fearing there's going to be a completion, like an ending, but you're really kind of, doubting there's going to be a victory with them. Or a completion kind of in your favor. They have the Death card, and this is everything expires. Real salmonella. Yeah, we know what brand that is. We do. And although it tastes good, it's very, very terrible for your arteries. Soybean oil products are. They're rampant. They are. They don't. And soybean oil is bad for you. Anything soy is not good for you anyway because it's GMO. There's hardly any organic soy, but you can get some. But this is just really bad, this oil, because it's full of, it just hardens your arteries. So, but, getting back to, enough of Nutrition 101, you guys, everything expires, and all this food is rotten here, but there's salmonella in this mayonnaise. And so this is about a death, and you could have had an ending with them, right? You could have, they have the Knight of Swords here. This is the bad boy, and this is, here he is. He's on his motorcycle is hardly most likely, and these little girls, their hearts are fluttering, and he has a switchblade out. He's smoking a cigarette with the whole pompadour look. And so let's get a card on that, because what's on their mind is to revitalize this with you. But, I feel like they have to be a bad boy to somebody else, most likely, and end something. Right here. Like they have to, hurt somebody, most likely. And it could be this. It could be they feel like they're really going to slow somebody down or cause some major impairment or affliction to somebody. Yeah, it's not good, right? I feel like that's how they feel in order to revitalize this with you. And this reading's clear. We have the Six of Swords now, and they're thinking of walking away from somebody. Here's the beautiful woman. She's waving goodbye. And, we have a silhouette here, kind of, right? Where first, she doesn't know what to do. She's confused look. Then she says, well, maybe I might do it. You could tell by the expression on her face. And then she's smiling. So that's what this person has on their mind. They've been thinking about, I believe, walking away from somebody for a long time about an ending. And now they look like they're moving along in their journey, Capricorn. Like maybe waking the hell up as to, they know that they love you. It's not that type of an awakening. It's not like, oh, I didn't know I love Capricorn. No, it's more of an awakening, like doing what's best for you, kind of, right? And this type of awakening that, you deserve Capricorn. There's some type of feeling in here that they don't feel like they deserve you or something. And the Hermit card is in their challenge, and this is healing, and it's usually healing here, and it may be retrospection or introspection rather, but they could be kind of in solitude, the Hermit, yeah, in their challenge, and they have the Devil here, right? And, the Devil in this deck is, it's real cute here. It's a chocolate cake with beautiful legs, but it's like a temptation. She's smoking a cigarette, and she has a highball in her hand, and the cigarettes are here, the Valium, the junky food is here. This is in their challenge. This is major temptation, and this person is in bondage. Yeah, that's what this is about, habits that are like keeping you in bondage. And they could be, this in their challenge with the Hermit and the Devil, wow, they could be in solitude drinking. Possibly. I mean, I hope they're not taking Valium over here, but, some people take it. It's up to them if they want. It can be addictive, right? This is about addictive things here. And even the cigarettes are called Vice, right? And, it's interesting. They used to have cigarettes back in the day called Viceroy. And I don't know if they still do, but if anybody knows about if anybody knows about the language that they have been using, land law means land, air, and water. They made all these words up to tell us what they're trying to do. They want full control of everything. So I'm not talking about your person, you guys, of course not. The Vice card is here, and they used to have cigarettes called Viceroy, which it means like addicted to the king, or you have addictions, or you're like, yeah, you are maybe being controlled because addictions control you by the king. Yeah, some of you guys will know what I'm talking about, and some of you guys will not. This is a trip here because they use these words. This means the vice is like, it is the habit, but Roy, that used to be on these cigarettes, they don't put the exact name here because, you know, they have spork down here. It's supposed to be spam, right? Yeah. But long story short, this is about them controlling us. Yeah, it is, you guys. So let's get back to this, right? If you guys never heard my videos, you might not understand what I'm telling you. And the Moon card, Capricorn, let's see. And they're hoping to trust their dreams. They're hoping, this person's dreaming about you. They're in solitude. They might be drinking a lot, and they're dreaming about you. I mean, please, right? Who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters, because somebody else to help this person, Capricorn. Let's see, the Page of Swords. Okay, and this is insubordination, like running away, like doing whatever the hell they want. And here they have the bad boy over here, right? The biker, and it's every woman, every mother worries that, you know, he will impregnate their daughter. This person is they're trying to break out of Dodge. Yeah, they are. And they really are trying to do this. Here he is running with the scissors. The handprints are on the wall. He's, what, 8 years old or something? And maybe he's 6 or 7. But his mother keeps saying, stop doing that. It's about somebody who is like rebellious. And here they have the Knight of Swords. They're trying to be rebellious here in order to leave somebody. 6 of Swords, walking away, waving. And the Death card is here to end something. I feel like this person knows that. I feel like in some way, this card says everything expires. Like there's always an ending to things in your life. And I feel like that's what they think now. Their relationship is over. Yeah, we're going to end this reading in a minute. It's getting really long. The Four of Cups is what they're afraid of. They could be afraid of rejection. Let's get a card there. We have the Fool card. See, this is them afraid to drop what they're doing here and jump off the rooftop for a new adventure, but they could be afraid you're going to reject them here because and you're not going to go on this journey with them. Here she is going to a job interview, and she's taking this chance, jumping off or something. She's chasing some type of dream she wants. She's jumping off the rooftop, dropping her wallet and her makeup. She's like, hell, I got to go do this. Right? I got to chase my dream. I got to take a chance. I got to have some balls. But it's shown up with the Four of Cups. And I feel like this person, this Burnt by the Sun card, it just talks about somebody who like kind of doesn't feel like they deserve. That's what this person's problem is. Some type of beliefs that or low self-esteem they've grown up with here. And here they are, like, I feel like they could be afraid you're going to reject them, but this could be saying they're afraid to reject somebody else and really take this chance. I feel like they are definitely trying to put themselves into this bad boy and this rebellious nature. It's like almost they're trying to like really kind of like see themselves that way and like to manifest that so they can have the balls to walk away from somebody. I feel like this is it. For some, and not for all, but at least the balls to come forward and be with you if they're not, trying to break up with somebody. But this person feels like they kind of don't deserve you. And that begs the question, why not? And maybe there is somebody else, or maybe, I feel like there is probably. Because we have these cards here, and the Affliction and the Vanity Fair. This is a couple that is like a couple of convenience, and then we have this man calling out to the woman, I'm going to come and marry you. I'm coming. I have to swim the sea. Can't you tell? Stop being impatient. I feel like something has to be done here. And one of these cards talks about that as well. Something has to be done. One of these oracle cards, I don't really remember which one, but something has to be done here in order for them to kind of, maybe they have to be a bad boy and rebel, right, in their life. We're going to end this reading. And we're going to go to the extended right? We are. And we're going to look at their spread, Sagittarius, and we're going to use 2 decks. We are. And we're going to see how they feel about you and the environment that they're in, emotional or physical. We're going to look at their near future. We're going to look at what they might want to say to you, how they're seeing this, what is unknown about them, Sagittarius, for sure, right? And of course, their true intentions are all super affordable. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. We're going to have 2 spreads over there. Yeah, we are. One with this deck and one with the tarot. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.